Alright, what's going on, guys? Young 6 Speed here. I'm gonna give you guys a Model O minus review, and I'm gonna tell you if it's worth it for the price and if it's much better than the regular Model O. So let's start off with the build quality. The build quality on the Model O minus is much sturdier than the regular Model O. For example, if you squeeze the side of the mouse in the middle, it makes no noise at all, and it also has no bending. On the Model O original version, if you do that same thing, it makes like a little squeaking noise, and also it's like a slight bend in the frame when you do that. But on this Model O minus, none of that happens. It's super sturdy, and it just feels really good in your hand. So Model O minus is 10 grams lighter than the original one. It's 58 grams, like it says here on the box, for the matte black and matte white. And I think it's 59 grams for the glossy black and glossy white. So in terms of size, the Model O minus is way smaller than the Model O. Like, it's a huge difference. So for me, I have pretty big hands, and I'm also a palm grip user. So when I palm grip the mouse like this, like a lot of space or a lot of my fingers is still hanging at the edge of the mouse, and it's just like uncomfortable for me. But if you have like about a small to medium sized hand, and you can get away with palm grip, and you can also do fingertip and claw grip. And if you have large hands, you can still fingertip grip and claw grip, but pretty sure you would not like palm gripping it. Yeah, so I've been using this mouse for about 3 days, just playing games like Fortnite, CSGO a little bit, and honestly, for playing long periods of time, it was really starting to hurt my hands just because of how small it was. With a regular Model O, I don't have that problem. It fits my hand perfectly, and it's perfect for me when it comes to palm grip and the size of my hand. So yeah, I don't use this mouse anymore just because of the fact that it's not comfortable. So I switched back to the regular Model O. But it doesn't mean this mouse isn't good. This mouse is honestly extremely good. It's just depending on the size of your hand and the type of grip you use when you're playing. In terms of RGB lighting, the Model O minus is exactly the same as the Model O. It has all the same modes and uses the same software. And then let me give you guys a sound test on the clicking. Yeah, the DPI buttons is going to be right here, and it's very pronounced so that you don't accidentally click on it, which is always a good thing. And then here's the lighting on the bottom to show you which DPI setting you're in, which you can also change in the Glorious Model O software. The side buttons are honestly, they feel amazing. Like, they're so clicky, and it's like satisfying to press. So yeah, that's a plus when it comes to this mouse. Now the scroll wheel, I didn't mention earlier, is, in my opinion, it's a lot more sturdy than the original Model O. So when you're scrolling it up and down, you know exactly how much you're scrolling it, and it's just much more sturdy, which is also a benefit of this mouse. That's better than the regular Model O. So yeah, in terms of weight, it's 58 grams, and when you're playing, if you already have the Model O regular, which is 67 grams or 68 grams, it's already really light. So you would think that 10 grams is not that much of a difference, but no, it's actually a big difference. Like, this mouse is still it just feels way lighter than the regular Model O, and it makes a difference when you're playing games like any type of shooting game. So it might be a little bit hard to get used to in the beginning, but yeah, it's definitely not that bad if you already have a Model O. So yeah, this mouse is honestly, like, I wish I could use it just because of how nice the build quality is, and how good the buttons sound, and how good it's clicking. The DPI button, super clicky. I mean, even though you're not gonna press it too much. Side buttons, super clicky. Even the left and right click super clicky, and the scroll wheel is so nice. Like, it's so sturdy, and you just know exactly how much you're pushing it. So yeah, if you have medium to small hands, and you can definitely, you know, palm grip this, fingertip and claw grip. But if you have bigger hands like me, then palm grip is most likely not going to be very comfortable. You're most likely going to have to do claw grip or fingertip grip. But other than that, this mouse is honestly really good for $50. Like, it's extremely good. The cable is just like the Mono L regular. You don't even need a mouse bungee for this, but I do it anyways, just because I have one, so I might as well use it. But you definitely don't need one. And other than that, it's honestly a really good mouse. It's just not for me, just because of the size of my hand and my fingertip. Not my fingertip, my palm grip. It just doesn't work well